Adventures of the Teenie Weenies. Chapter 16. The Great Field Day. The Teenie Weenies teased the dunce a great deal after his experience in the taffy plate, and if it hadn't been for an event which soon took place, he would have had to stand much more of their joking. For a long time, the Teenie Weenies had thought of holding a field day. Their interest in athletics probably started from the example of China, who had become quite expert as a pole vaulter. The little fellow made a vaulting pole out of a dry straw, and with this, he could vault over a dandelion with great ease.
"Do you all know that we could have a field day if we really tried?"
asked Gogo one afternoon of a group of the little fellows as they sat watching China.
"Now, there's China, who could enter the pole vault. Turk can run fast and he can jump, and I can put the shot. Why, we could have a powerful fine field day."
"And say," exclaimed Rufus Rhyme, "how's this for a yell? Raw, raw, raw. Zip, boom, fall. Teenie weenie, raw, raw, raw." The Teenie Weenies agreed it was a great shout, and they practiced the yell until they fairly rattled the leaves off the old rosebush. Everybody was greatly excited over the suggestion for a field day, and for several weeks the little men trained for the great event. A place was chosen on a fine sandy spot near the shoe house where the little people could hold their games in perfect safety. A big board fence stood on one side, while a row of bushes protected them from prying eyes on the other side. For several days, the old soldier and Turk had worked hard getting things ready for the great day. Many hurdles were built out of matches, and 2 long poles were set firmly in the ground for the pole vault. The Teenie Weenie ladies, led by the Lady of Fashion, found a piece of an old silk necktie, which they cut up and made into many tiny pennants, on which they embroidered the Teenie Weenie monogram. The day of the great event proved to be warm and pleasant, and many tiny records were broken by the little folks. Gogo proved to be the hero of the day. Besides acting as a trainer to the athletes, he broke the Teenie Weenie record for the shot put, hurling the BB buckshot 42.5 teeny weeny feet, which is 21.25 inches in our measurement. This mighty effort beat the record by 2.5 feet, which had been held by Patty Penn for several years. Turk won the 120-yard hurdle race, beating the dunce by 2 seconds. The Scotchman won the 100-yard dash, while the clown took away the honors in the high jump. The little fellow cleared the match at 7.5 teeny weeny feet, or 3.75 inches. China set a new record for the pole vault. The little chap cleared the straw at 15 feet. The Teenie Weenies had a most wonderful day, and that night they held a banquet in honor of the occasion. The desks were removed from the floor of the schoolhouse, a huge table was brought in, and the cook dished up one of his finest dinners for the little people. The dunce ate so much of the big stuffed prune, which was served for dessert, that he had to go to bed. But the rest of the little folks danced until a late hour.